Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Just getting the lights on, power on in the tiny house. Was just outside checking out the solar panels and the exhaust. Obviously for the fireplace, everything seemed to look okay, so don't know what to tell you guys yet on that situation. Was getting, you guys know about the sooting, but it seemed to calm down now, so we're still getting a little bit. So temperature in here, 3 degrees Celsius. Looks like these batteries are about puked. There's a reading here, barely inside. Outside I don't have the reading because those batteries are probably pooched. So inside 41.9 Fahrenheit, 74% humidity, so the humidity's up, and these batteries are disposables, and I think they are shot. Sometimes if you roll them. I'm gonna say no on that. So what I can do though, since I don't have any more disposable batteries, I will plug in the batteries I charged on the solar power, the crappy Wish rechargeable batteries. We'll give those guys a go again. Very garbage batteries, but hey, it'll give me power for now. Okay. Well, it's giving me a reading, though I just have to angle it, so I'm not quite sure on those batteries. Might be toast too. Oh, wait a minute. I have some Energizer types, but I need to buy some more. I need AAA rechargeables. That's more of what I need. Hey, this one's still working. So, obviously the main controller is the one giving me the problems. Yeah, the outside unit seems to use hardly any power, and it's outside 24/7. So, if I click the channel 2, which it should be on. Let's see, channel 3, channel 1, channel 2. There we go. 7.9. Okay, I'll do Europe first. How about that? It is 6.1 Celsius inside, 7.9 Celsius outside. Now we'll change back to Fahrenheit. 46.3 outside, warmer, less humidity. Inside, high humidity, 75% at 43 Fahrenheit. There you go. We'll figure out the mystery of the batteries there shortly. I brought some brackets over, some scrap ones that I found over my dad's trailer. He said I could use some stuff over there. So obviously overkill for what I'm going to use them for. I just needed some 90-degree bends to hold up something that will 14.5 volts, by the way, guys. Nice and sunny out. I just need the brackets there to hold up, like I say, a couple 1x2s, one across the top for sure, and then I may even staple the survival blanket directly onto the 1x2, and then maybe one in the center, and the bottom not too worried about, because you know I have the ability to push this right up against the there's a little curve here where the wall turns, right? So you got your that to deal with. So we'll figure something out. but this is where I can drill into, though I need to have it so it's pushed in all the way up here even. So whether I gotta run something up in the corner just to do that, I don't know. Hopefully I'll have some cash. Oh, yeah. See this wire here, guys? I didn't film this. I'll show you what that black wire is. Some of you may know. There it is there. You guys know what that is? Look familiar? Looks like a cable or TV. That's my TV antenna. So I actually ran that through the ceiling. Though what I did, I had this cordage material that's there. Dumb me, I tied one end to this side of the rope, one length, and one length back there, where I should have put both lengths back there, because now this pulled all the way through the ceiling and now I don't have a feeder line, so it kind of really sucks. And I ended up knocking over my rack and all the mess that we have in the tiny house, which is quite a bit. Hula Girl's loving the noose. The sunshine, she's going crazy. Try out my lighting in the, ow, stepping on everything in the world. Try out my lighting in here. Works pretty good, even better at night, of course. But there you go. Yeah, this was the cordage I got in those survival blanket kits, and I should have obviously done it properly, where I tied most of the end onto that end of the rope. But now I'll have to refeed a line of something down there. Oh, you guys will be proud of me. I fixed the survival blanket above the window finally, though I am missing a piece in the corner. Ugly, ugly, nasty. That has to be covered up. But there you go. So I'll show you guys the solar. The candle making came out okay, though it did crack. Make a bunch of cracks here for whatever reason, but you can see the wicks poking up. So the next time I use the clay pot heater, which I need to flip around still, things will be okay. Okay, solar. My charging station is working awesome, absolutely awesomely. So I got Primo's charger fully charged. It's always on, even when the sun's down. All these chargers are on and charging, trickle charging. I got Charles's 2 power packs, both at 100%. I have Primo's other power pack, and then I got my little dinky one from the dollar store. The way it works with that USB hub there, guys, from Wish, which works awesome, by the way. Now, the way it works, the USB hub only allows a maximum amount of power out of its outlets to the devices, right? So when I have all of these plugged in at once, depending on, let's say they're all dead, right? So it's going to choose whatever one it wants to charge first, and it will slowly charge one up, and as that one completes, it will move on to the next in the whatever it decides. I found that this one always charges last, because I guess there must be a sensor in here that says I need the most amount of power, so I have to have all these off and not taking power before it'll let me charge. This one doesn't care, this one doesn't care, these ones semi-care, but it's okay. So I have all these are fully charged battery packs if I need them, and then I have 2 spare USB power stations there as well. So that's pretty awesome. That's working out great. And solar. I'm going to get a ladder because Stu, high-tech guy 18, he is a stickler on finding the information. He wants the information in the details of my charge controllers up there. Now, I gotta position the camera somewhere so I can go grab the ladder and go do this for Stu. I'm gonna give the Dyson a quick charge, by the way, too. I'll turn the inverter on. And that will give a quick trickle charge to my Dyson, the vacuum cleaner, which I should be using shortly. But gotta do what I gotta do. Alright. I may even buy a step stool, guys. That way I don't have to haul the ladder around over here. Something similar to the one I have to get into the trailer. And not this monster. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do, unfold the ladder. Now, I got some bad news to tell you about, guys. I was sick. There's a flu or something going on. Most of you guys probably know about it. There is some kind of major flu going on, and a lot of people have been sick and telling me about it. I recently just got it at the tail end of winter. And unfortunately, my dad then caught it from me. So, you know, he's down in the dumps about his health and everything, and I'm trying to help him out, but I don't know. I hope he gets his confidence back. I'm going to turn this light off for a second. The camera light should be good enough to read the charge controllers, guys. Okay, firstly, let me zoom in. Okay. Not the best. Okay, I'm gonna leave that LED on then. So this is my oldest battery in my battery bank, which is a single battery. And it is running the LED light. It is running my USB charging bank that I just showed. And normally I use this for running the heat of the tiny house. So let's go into the menus. It says it's 8 Celsius where it's located. That's how many amps are bringing in off the solar panel. Fluctuating because it's stopping a lot of the power. It says I'm drawing 0.4 amps right now, running the LED light and the USBs. 692 amp hours it's brought in to the battery. The load amp hours, 19 amp hours, which is nothing, and 14 volts. Load on, 13.4 volts. Load off, 11 volts. I should actually raise that up. I think I will later on. Okay, that's it for that first one, guys. I'll go over to my newer battery, which is the big blue one. It's the bigger battery. And it's 33 amp hour. And I'll go into the menu. 7 Celsius. It's bringing in 3 something amps. I have the inverter on, by the way. Trickle charge in the Dyson. 807 amp hours. Load 69 amp hour. 140 or 14 volts, not 140, and 13.5 load on. Load off is 11, which I should raise to like 12.1 or something, or even 12.2, whatever. But that's it for that. a lot of work just to show you some numbers, but interesting. Oh, I'm zoomed in. Whoa. So anyway, shut that light off. Not that it matters. So anyway, guys, when I fed that aerial cable, here it is here. Here's my ugly aerial. I should have never bought this one, though it has the most. It is a really good aerial because, okay, let me rephrase this. This is a 150-mile range aerial, which is huge. The other ones were 50. No, 80. I'm lying, 80. They're a lot smaller, a lot more compact. Should have went with that one at the time, but I didn't know. Anyway, this guy's not even fully extended because he can't be in the tiny house because he's actually wider extended than the tiny house. But anyway, it works well. Here is the cable. And it is, I'll zoom in. There it is there. It is running up through my ceiling. And since the ladder's here, I'm going to bring you guys up there and show you what the ceiling looks like. Because it's been a while, right? You guys haven't seen that since I started work on everything.